Hey guys, so stay tuned for more guns and gear review videos.
For some more range shooting videos.
Hey guys, so gonna do another quick little video, gear review video for you guys. For those that are just checking out the channel, welcome back to another CenCal guns video. So what's in the bag? For those of you that have seen the other couple of videos I've done, you guys already know, but for those that haven't, definitely recommend checking it out. I did a review video on the bag, and I've done a review video on this rifle. The rifle itself is a Ruger 1022. This is one of the 50th year anniversary edition rifles. This has been safety checked. There's no magazine in it, so the point of this video, as you guys can tell from the title, going to do a quick little review video on this Magpul Hunter 1022 stock. Really great stock. So going to kind of just jump right in. So I ended up picking up this stock through Big 5. I did get a deal on it because they had actually been sitting on it a while. But realistically, if you guys shop around, you should be able to find this for about $120 to $140. If you guys find it for under that, you got a pretty good price. Just make sure it is a Magpul. There are a couple copycats that are trying to build these that look like the Magpuls, but not a Magpul stock. So the overall length on this thing is 30 inches on the stock itself, from the butt pad to the front of the stock. Now that does have all 4 spacers in it. You have 2 inches of adjustment that you could actually shorten it, and you could also buy a additional cheek piece. They actually build 2 different versions of that cheek piece. They build, this is the standard, they build a large, and then they build a youth model. So technically you would be able to set this up for your kid or a smaller individual to be able to shoot, and then they'd be able to grow into the rifle, and then you swap back in the regular cheek piece, and then once they start getting bigger, be able to put in the adjustment. Just give you guys a little heads up, I'm 6'1", so this thing does fit me pretty well. The setup right now, I believe it's, well, let's just check. I got a ruler here. So I believe I'm, 14 inches of trigger pull. For those that aren't familiar with it, trigger pull is the distance from your trigger to the back of your butt pad. 14 inches is pretty comfortable for myself, dealing with the fact of how large I am, so makes this thing pretty enjoyable. The one thing that's really nice, so if you guys have just a regular 1022 stock, you're going to pull the one bottom screw out, and you're going to pull off your barrel band that's around the front of your stock. You aren't going to need that barrel band to reassemble it, and then the Magpul stock comes with its own screw hardware. I'll just kind of flip that up for you guys right in front of the magazine area. You have a single screw that's holding this in. I recommend torquing that in, so that way it's not too tight, but it's not too loose. I don't exactly remember how much torque I put on that. I know it's inch pounds. Definitely, guys, don't try and put foot pounds on that. If I remember right, I want to say I put 20, maybe 24 inch pounds on that. There is some Loctite already on it, so that way it's all ready to go. Of course, like always, with these 1022s, there are tons and tons of aftermarket parts for these. This rifle, other than the stock and having a scope on it, everything else is still factory original. This group will shoot at 50 yards a 1-inch group. So literally they're stacked up, literally about that big around. Which for me, hey, that's good enough. Factory ammunition, factory trigger, factory barrel. The optics that are currently on this thing, it's a Simmons 3-to-9 power, pretty inexpensive scope. Realistically, for this rifle, when I got it, I paid $75 for the rifle, plus tax, plus dross. For those that aren't familiar, dross is the actual processing fees that your gun shop would collect to have the paperwork go through with ATF and have your whole background check done. So, shooting these, great amount of fun, very inexpensive. Realistically, you'd be able to go out to the range and, let's say, shoot 100 rounds. 100 round box. I'm going to just open up this nice little side pocket. So there's 100 rounds right there. These are Winchester Super X 22 long rifle. These are 40 grain. These are 1,300 feet a second rounds. Realistically, you should be able to pick that up for $7 to maybe about $12 for 100 rounds. Just depending on where you can find them. Of course, as I recommend to everybody, watch out for scalpers. There's guys out there still that will buy up 22 long rifle ammunition and resell it. So one of the best sources I've found recently for state of California is actually Big 5. Haven't had a problem walking into Big 5 and actually having 22 ammunition. They don't have any limits. They aren't playing hanky-panky. I've been burned quite a few times by having Walmart playing games. I've also been told by Walmart employees, oh yeah, that there's no more 22, it's outlawed, it's illegal, yada yada yada. So realistically, go out, box like this, be able to shoot 100 rounds out at the range. Pretty inexpensive. Most regular rifles, you cannot buy a box of 20 rounds for that price. But yeah, so the last little thing I was going to just mention, when you guys are trying to assemble this into the stock, the one little thing is the safety that's on the bottom of this. The red is hot, black is not. If you can kind of just press it right in the middle is what you're going to have to do to slip the rifle into this stock, because it's pretty tight fitting in it. So but yeah, so kind of just figured share all this with you guys real quick. Definitely recommend getting a Magpul Hunter stock for your 1022. Makes it a whole lot more ergonomic to be able to hang on to this thing, to be able to shoot it. Definitely is a whole lot higher quality than the rifle stocks that come on these. Not saying anything bad about the stocks Remington includes with them, but hey. So yeah. So guys, definitely stay tuned for some more videos. Let me know if for some reason you guys want to see something in particular. Hey, you guys have a question, leave me a comment, let me know. So I will talk to you guys later. So see ya.